Remember when you were young and there's always those things you wanted to do when you got older? When I was young, personally, I loved to play baseball. My dream was to become an MLB player. Now, obviously, that didn't happen. But I had the chance and the experience to play baseball my entire life through college and still today. I met many friends and I had great experiences playing baseball that have made me the man I am today. Now, unfortunately, some kids aren't able to do this because they're diagnosed with deadly illnesses at a very young age. And this is very sad because every kid has that dream, what they want to become when they're older. Well, fortunately, with Make-A-Wish Foundation, these children have one last opportunity to make that dream come true. And hopefully, today I can convince you to donate to help them. Let's first look at the problem. 90 kids each year under the age of 14 are diagnosed with cancer. Now that's a pretty staggering statistic considering these kids are, and this is a deadly kind of cancer. They won't have the chance to really do what they want to do in their lives because their age is very young and they won't be able to. Now with this kind of cancer, it sets them back pretty far. Another problem is financially. Financially, these families go through great struggles when kids with these kind of illnesses are diagnosed. According to the U.S. National Library of Medicine, normally this sets back families 10 years financially. Could you imagine being set back 10 years financially because your child's sick? There's no option for these families but to get treatment because you obviously cannot just let your child continue to be sick with no help. Another problem is it's very hard for families to keep jobs during this time. During the time when children are sick, 61% of families said that their hours from work changed because of the sacrifices they had to make to be with their kids. When your kids are sick, obviously somebody needs to stay home or at least be home most of the time to take care of them. And if nobody's home, well obviously that's not going to work. 18% of those families said that they had to quit their, one of the parents had to quit their jobs overall just so that they could make it work. Another problem is the travel and the treatment. Travel can be very expensive to see certain doctors. Obviously, when your kids are very sick and they have a life-threatening illness, not all treatments are going to be in-state. Now, these traveling costs can be thousands of dollars and be very hard for families to overcome. Now that I've discussed some of the problems, let's discuss how you guys can make a change. According to the Make-A-Wish Foundation, tens of thousands of volunteers, donors, and supporters are the ones that advance the Make-A-Wish Foundation. They claim that every 34 minutes, a wish is granted to a child that has a deadly illness. Now this is pretty awesome because if you think about it, these kids are getting their last shot to do what they really want to do and experience what they wanted as a young kid. Now this is how you would donate. First you would click donate in the top right of the screen. Then you fill in your information, click save, and then submit donation. This Make-A-Wish Foundation will accept any kind of donation because every little bit helps to make these kids' dream come true. Now everybody understands that not everybody is able to give money because some people are in financial crisis themselves. So they also accept volunteers for when they go Make-A-Wish Foundation. People can go and actually help make the wish come true. Or you can simply help just by spreading the word. Spreading the word about Make-A-Wish Foundation will help so many kids because people will continue to donate and these wishes can continue to come true. I urge everybody in the audience today to take one of these steps to help these kids and donate to Make-A-Wish Foundation so they too can experience what their wishes were.